Hi, Kylene Terhune here, aka the Tiny Fit Diva. And I have shared a little bit about the fact that I am becoming certified as an FDN practitioner. FDN stands for Functional Diagnostic Nutrition. And today I just wanted to share a little bit about why I'm going through this program, my own health issues that I'm struggling with, and how I'm going to walk you through the process the whole time that I heal through FDN. So basically, long story short, about 3 to 5 years ago, I really started struggling with fatigue. So that started me on my journey of trying to find out what's going on in my body, and I started getting some blood work and taking supplements and things like that to figure it out. Eventually, I heard about this crazy thing called adrenal fatigue, and now that's kind of an oversimplification of the term. So they now call it HPA axis dysfunction. So your brain connecting to your adrenal glands and all of the hormones that they secrete and the physical processes that go on through that, releasing cortisol and producing estrogen, testosterone, all these kind of things. It's all connected. So if there's any sort of dysfunction in the chain, that can be called HPA axis dysfunction, or commonly known as adrenal fatigue. And a lot of the symptoms can be a lot of fatigue. So people that come to you with adrenal fatigue can have depleted hormones, or be very tired, not deal with stress well. Mostly it comes from being exposed to stress for long periods of time. And when I started looking back on my life, and then when this all kind of started, it really made sense because I had been through a not happy relationship for several years, and then I went through a not happy divorce for a period of time, and then even some really awesome things that happened in my life. Good things cause stress too. So I went back to school, and performing causes stress, and I got married and became part of a blended family, and so just tons of things in my life were going on. So eventually it came to a head in 2015 where I literally crashed. Like, my system completely crashed. I was not sleeping for about 2 weeks, and it was pretty much the worst thing that I've ever gone through physically and mentally and emotionally. I was scared of everything, and I had extreme anxiety, extreme insomnia. And when I went to my doctor, she wanted to put me on an antidepressant, and I knew that that's not really what I wanted to do. But I did ask her, hey, should I get my hormones checked? And she said, not if you're still having your period. So I didn't agree with that, so I went ahead and got my hormones checked. Side note, really quickly, I love doctors. I appreciate the medical community very much. I'd want them to perform brain surgery on me. I think they're amazing, caring, wonderful, intelligent people. Normally, though, the medical community excels in saving lives, and unless you are at one extreme or the other, there are things in your life that can get out of balance, and their job isn't to provide optimal health or even really preventative health. Their job is to save your life. So that's where things like FDN come in, because FDN's job is to help you find optimal health. So where you are struggling with fatigue and maybe some mild depression or anxiety or digestive issues or things like that, that a doctor may say, hey, your test results came back normal, or it's just part of getting old, or this is just your life now. And FDN is going to test you and say, your levels are not within the optimum range, so we're going to support your system so that it can do its job and heal itself. So that's just kind of like a little snippet of what I'll be doing, which is pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. But I went ahead and got my hormones tested. That started my hormone journey. I found out that I did have HPA axis dysfunction. Everything was not firing exactly the way I wanted it to. My hormones were very depleted. My cortisol levels, which obviously give you energy throughout the day, were very depleted. And so that started my journey of supplementation. I actually went on a bioidentical hormone for about a year. I'm actually off that now. I kind of weaned myself off the cream. And that did help for a little while, but I still felt like I wanted to approach it from a whole life, holistic, everything, food, nutrition, stress reduction, sleep, all of those things, diet, supplementation, all of it. I wanted to approach my health from a full body, full life approach. And so then I found this group that was called a Healthy Hormones group, and it turned out that those two women were FDNs. I was considering getting my FDN certification, and I went through this program with them, and they really kind of gave me that next level boost. So in January, I decided to get my FDN certification, and as part of the certification, I have to become my own client. So I retook the tests. I found out that I am very depleted. I'll do another video on test results and what my protocol is going to be and all of that, because I want to walk you through this as I go through it. But basically, I found a lot of healing opportunities through the tests. And I love that FDN says you have to be your own client first, because not only does it give me more information on how to care for my future clients and how to create protocols, but I personally get to experience not only the testing, but also the process of healing my body through diet, rest, exercise, stress reduction, and supplementation, which is the FDN protocol. So I'm pretty excited about it. I will keep you posted. I just kind of wanted to give you a baseline of why I'm doing this, what it's about, and then kind of let you know that I will share my journey along the road to health. But that's going to include, like I said, diet, rest, exercise, stress reduction, and supplementation. So I will share future videos on all of those little processes as they come along. I'm going to take it one step at a time, and I hope that you will follow me on my journey.